we did the hello, my name is Crystal. And so you can say,
How are you doing?
hello.
Hello, my name is N.L.
Good. How are you doing?
I am doing fine.
Good. And then you can ask me. Say,
Huh?
you ask me now. You say, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I am doing fine. Yeah, good. So that's the
fine.
back and forth, back and forth.
Yes.
Good. I brought something today that I thought I went to the class on Thursday, at church, the English class. I know you haven't gone yet, but I went to it on Thursday. So I have some of that, a little bit of that I thought we could look at. So here is some pictures. It's going to be more of a listening first. I'm going to talk and see if you understand when I'm talking to you. This is pictures that go with the story. These two, they look kind of lonely. They're all alone. No family.
No family.
But they're thinking, I want my family. Yeah, they're sad. So now they're on the phone. Their phone, maybe, I don't know. They're talking about something. And she's thinking about a family. Thinking, so that little bubble, you're thinking it. That's an interesting part of the picture. What is that? What are they doing? Eating. That's right.
Food.
Eating food. Good. They're at the table with the family and they're eating food. There's one of those signs that we've been talking about, but this one's different. It says rent a family.
Rent family.
Rent a family.
Rent a family.
That's kind of interesting because when we rent a house or a car. We don't rent a family, so we'll see more about that. What's here?
Don't know.
Yeah, that's a present.
Present.
And they're giving a present. That was one of our verbs that we talked about, give. So they're giving a present. Maybe it's a birthday. I don't know. And here, thinking again. They're thinking about their family. And here they're thinking, and what's happening? They're not happy, right? Not happy. When they're doing this and they're that's called arguing. Can you say that? Arguing. You've experienced argue? You argue, yes, argue. That's happened to others. And here they're smiling and they're happy again. Okay, so this is some of the pictures that'll go with the story. I'm going to read a story and see what we understand, okay? Just small parts at a time, little part at a time. So, Mr. and Mrs. Sato are a little sad. It is Friday afternoon, and they are thinking ahead to Sunday. Sunday afternoon is family time in Japan, but the Sato's daughter, son-in-law, and 2 grandchildren aren't going to visit them on Sunday. Their daughter and son-in-law both work full-time, and they are too busy. So that goes back up here. They're thinking about the future. They're thinking about Sunday. We know Sunday, right? Sunday. So Sunday in their country is family time. But their family is too busy. You understand that? Too busy? I have this and this and this and this. I can't go. So now they're thinking. We'll see what they do here. Mrs. Sato picks up the telephone and calls a company in Tokyo. Hello, a woman answers. Hello, Mrs. Sato says. I'd like to rent a family. What would you like? The woman says. A son, a daughter, some grandchildren. I'd like to rent a daughter, a son-in-law, and a grandson, Mrs. Sato says. So she called and she asked for a family. She said, I want a family. That's a very interesting. Like, we don't do that. So this is like, in America we usually don't do that. I'm sure in your country you don't usually do that. So it's an interesting story. On Sunday afternoon, 2 actors came to the Sato's house, a woman and a man. They bring their 1-year-old son. The actors say, stay with the Satos for 3 hours, and they eat lunch, talk, and play with the baby. And then the actors go home. The Satos feel happy. So that's this one, where they're all eating together, they're having fun, and now they're happy. The Sato's daughter didn't have time to visit them, so they called Rent-A-Family. This company sends families to people's houses. The families are really actors. The actors visit for 3 hours. The cost is $1,000. Most people rent families because they are lonely. Their children and grandchildren don't visit them, but some people rent families because they like the actors. One woman says, I always argue with my son and daughter-in-law, but I never argue with my rented family. My family's okay, but my rented family is better. So this is a funny story because this is the real family, but they're too busy. They can't come. So they say, can you give me your son and daughter-in-law? And then they come and they're pretend. They're not real, but they do come. So they eat together. Isn't that interesting? So you have family, right? You have family.
Yes.
You have 4 sons
Yes.
and your wife. So there's 6 in your family, right? 6. So all together, that's family time. And the same for me. I have 3 sons and then my husband and me, so 5. All together, and we all together all the time. So I don't understand this, but that's just a different culture. So like you have culture, we have culture, and they have, it's a different one. So I read this story to you. See, I read this. And this is the English. And so I was wondering, do you want to try to read some? Want to read? Yeah, just one. Let's just say. Let's just do here to here. Yeah. You want to try? Yes, that's fine. And if not, that's okay too. I can help you. So that's Mr. and Mrs.
Mel.
Mrs.
Messi. Short to live
Little.
little C. It is a family.
A Friday.
A Friday.
Afternoon.
A Friday. Friday afternoon. And these are
Thinking.
Thinking.
Ahead.
Ahead to Sunday.
Afternoon.
Sunday afternoon is family. In Friday.
No, you're right. Family. Yes, this was Friday and that was family. So good.
Family. Theme is
Japan.
Beat the short.
Daughter.
So it live and talk.
To
get
grand children. And see, that means it's one long word. They had to separate it.
Children are go to.
Yeah, that's right. Going to visit
them or study.
There. Yes, good job. Yeah.
Do go.
Daughter.
And so it live.
Both
Word for them, and these are too busy. Mary so pick up the telephone and Kobe in
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
And that's a city in Japan. So, good job. I've never heard you read, so I was wondering. Good. So, some of these words, though, we can talk about because you visited your family last weekend. So, where's that word visit? Let me underline. There it is. Visit.
Visit.
You visited family, right? You left and you visited your family. Was it your brother, sister? Who did you visit? You? Oh, they come here? Your family, did they come here to visit you?
Family.
Mm-hmm.
Four.
Four came. Did they come to Owensboro? No, you. Louisville. Good. So you went to Louisville to visit them. So see, and you were not too busy. Busy means there's just so many things. You can't do it. So you were not too busy to visit your family. And there's the word family. You did good job reading that too. Because we've talked about family a lot. Family has a lot to do with our lives, right? So.
Family. Busy. Too busy.
Too busy. That's right.
Busy.
Visit.
Busy.
Busy. They do sound similar, don't they? This is visit.
Visit.
Busy.
Busy.
Yeah. So that V is the V and the B, B, and then the last sound.
Busy.
Yes, right. Yeah. So that's a good catch there. So I was going to ask you. You had another question?
Hello.
Oh.
Woman.
Answers.
Answers.
So like here is a question.
Yes.
And here is the answer. So or sometimes on the phone they say hello. That's an answer.
Hello. Woman. MBC.
Answers.
Answer.
Good. Yeah.
Hello.
Mrs.
Hello, Mrs. Short to see.
Says.
I decade.
That's a good one. This D sounds like a T, so I'd. Actually, no, it is a D sound. I'd. Yeah, I kind of put them together. Like.
I'd like to rent family.
Yes. So we talked about how that's kind of strange because most of the time we rent. This word rent. We rent a house. We rent an apartment, and we pay, once a month. But this story is about renting a family. It's kind of interesting.
Sato.
I think. I'm not for sure about that. Says. So you're thinking of the word, let me show you. I'm going to write it. Is said. That's said. And this is says. Yeah, the ending is a little different. Yeah. So you're doing really good on that. Would.
Would you like? The woman
asks. That's hard. Asks. Yeah.
Messi. Short. Son.
Daughter. Good job. You caught yourself. Good.
Daughter. Sony. Go. All right.
Grandchildren.
Great children.
Yeah.
Great children.
Yeah. So, son, you have 4 sons, and I have 3 sons. And then daughter, no daughters. Our 2 families, no daughters, right? Yeah.
so me.
Some.
Some me.
Uh-huh.
So some me. Grandchildren.
Grandchildren. Now, grandchildren, that's what I was going to show you over here. Let's see if I don't have a blank.
Grandchildren.
Oh, taking.
Like. Like.
I would like, yeah.
Two great daughter. Sam E. Lick.
Law.
Lock. Great. Two.
Grandson. So that's this word right here.
Grandson.
Grandchildren. Now it says grandson.
Message to short sun or Saturday afternoon to
Actors.
act to call me to the shore horse woman me.
Good job. All right, let's see. Here we are. I'm going to stop this.